Side of the family, and Uncle Tonoose is the head of Danny's side of the family. We thought it was time you two met.
Well, fine,
Sort of bring the family closer together.
Shall we leave it right here?
Yes, I'll take care of it later.
What's this?
Oh, this bare bed. We thought you two could share this room, and that way you'd get to know each other better.
Oh. What kind of a guy is this Tonoose?
Oh, Dad, you're just going to love him. As a matter of fact, in a lot of ways, he's just like you.
Like me?
Mm-hmm. He's got a wonderful sense of humor. He's wise and he's understanding.
Yeah, I can see the resemblance. Yeah.
I know what I'm talking about. Just wait till you meet him. You're gonna love him.
Must be quite a fella, this father-in-law.
Oh, he is quite a fella. He's just like you.
Like me?
No, really, just like you. Stubborn, strong, bullheaded,
Sweet.
You sweet? Okay, you're sweet. Kathy! Kathy, he's here.
Masalami, Kathy.
Hello, Uncle Tonoose. It's
Uncle Tonoose.
Gracias. Linda, masalami.
Dad, I guess you know by now this is Uncle Tonoose.
Glad to know you, Uncle Tonoose.
It's great pleasure to meet the father of wife of my nephew.
The children take Uncle Tonoose's bag upstairs. We thought you two could share the guest room, if that's all right with you.
All right, that's perfect. We talk a little bit, get to know each other better, huh?
Yeah, fine. You play pinochle?
Play pinochle?
Yeah.
In Toledo, they call me Tonoose the pinochle-playing tiger.
They do, huh? Well, when I get through with you, they'll be calling you Tonoose the pinochle-playing pussycat.
I like him. But again, that man I like.
Ow! You don't have to like him so hard.
He's not so bad himself, is he, Kathy?
I told you, Dad.
Again, where is it?
What?
Where are your manners? We are meeting for the first time. We're going to have a drink. Where's the wine?
You and your tradition. I got it ready.
Now I know I'm going to like you. The wine.
You know, I'm really very, very happy about this meeting. I don't mind telling you I was a little bit nervous.
You were?
Why, nephew?
Well, you know how it is. On me, after all, in-laws meeting for the first time, one side always thinking they're better than the other side, you know.
That's silly.
It sure is.
Anyhow, I was nervous, but now I see there was no need for the nervousness. And I want to drink to today.
Okay.
This is a great occasion for me. I mean, here we are, two factions becoming one under one roof, and I just got to say this is the luckiest day of my life.
Oh, hold it. No, Danny, this isn't the luckiest day of your life.
Huh?
No. The day you met Kathy was.
Well, I'll drink to that.
Wait. That was the luckiest day of Kathy's life.
Oh, I'll drink to that.
Now, wait a minute. I couldn't drink to that.
You don't think Kathy was lucky meeting my Danielle?
No, not nearly as lucky as your Danny was to meet my Kathy.
Oh, Dad, stop.
Well, it's true. Well, look at this woman. She's beautiful. Why, he ought to get down on his knees every night and thank heaven he got a woman like her.
Well, I'll certainly drink to that.
Sure.
Oh, wait a minute. Mr. Daly.
Yeah.
Back in Toledo is maybe 100 women. They are dying to marry with my Danielle. Real women, with fronts, with backs. Not skinny sticks like your Kathy.
Skinny stick? Well, for your information, your Danny is lucky to get a woman of any kind. He figured to wind up with an anteater, like himself.
You call him anteater?
Yeah.
It's more like bull. Look on him, big, strong. Good provided he don't beat his wife. She lucky to get him. Why, men like my Danielle don't grow on trees.
No, they just swing from them.
You want me to drink with that man?
I wouldn't drink with you, you camel jockey, you.
Yankee horse thief. I wouldn't sleep in the same room with you.
Ah, who cares?
I will not sleep in that room. I will not sleep.
Yes,
Rusty!
Uncle Tonoose?
You bring that bed I'll put in your room. I'm gonna sleep with you.
But Uncle Tonoose, you snore.
Do what I tell you. I snore. It's good thing when man snores. Show that I'm honest man. Man don't snore shows he's sneaky sleeper.
Well, that certainly turned out swell.
Yeah, just peachy dandy, peachy dandy. Why is it every time your father opens his mouth, he puts his foot in it?
What?
Up to his knee.
Well, is that so?
Yeah, and you didn't help the situation either, you know.
Well, what was I supposed to do?
Like any other loyal wife, you're supposed to come to the defense of your husband. Why didn't you say something when your father called me an anteater?
Although one-sided, I didn't see you jump to my defense when your uncle said I was a skinny stick.
Would you want me to say you're a fat stick?
I didn't want you to say anything. You started this. You said I didn't come to your defense.
Well, it was your place to come to my defense.
You don't have to raise your voice to me.
This is my house, and I'll raise my voice all I want to.
Well, it's my house, too, and I don't like it.
All right, madam, I'll relieve you of the annoying company.
Danny Williams, where do you think you're going?
What's the difference where I'm going? I'm just going.
If you leave this house, you don't need to think I'll chase after you.
That suits me fine.
Oh! Danny! Danny! Oh, honey.
What are we doing?
I don't know.
Fighting over those two old buzzards?
Pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, it sure is.
What are we going to do about them?
I don't know, honey, but we got to do something, or this is going to be a miserable weekend.
Well, whatever happens between them, we can't let it affect us.
Certainly not. Hey.
Hmm?
I got it.
What?
That's it. We'll have a fight.
What? What do you
A
mean?
knocked-out, dragged-out fight.
Why?
Don't you see, honey, if those two crows think that they're breaking us up, well, then they'll straighten up and fly right.
Oh, come on now. They couldn't break us up.
I know they can't, sweetheart, but let's make them think they can.
Oh, well, how can we do that?
By putting on an act. You go in and tell your father we had a fight, that you agree with him, you're too good for me. I'll go in and ham it up for my uncle. That way they'll straighten out.
You know, that's a very clever idea.
You think you married a dummy?
No, I think I married a pretty nice guy. Loud, but nice.
Yeah, and I really told her off, too.
You told her off?
You bet I did. Thanks to you.
You blaming me?
I'm not blaming you. I'm saying thank you.
You thanking me for
For
what?
opening my eyes. If you hadn't paid us this visit, I'd have never known what kind of a woman I married. She's just like her father. Ungrateful, selfish, disloyal.
And so I have you to thank, Dad, for opening my eyes.
And if you think I'm going to stay in the same house with a woman who lets her father talk like that to my favorite uncle about his favorite nephew, then you don't know your favorite nephew. Come on, let's pack up and get out of here.
Yeah, you're gonna wait from your wife?
Yeah, you and me and Rusty, we're getting out. Now, don't just stand there. Come on.
Daniel!
What?
You know, everybody in the whole world could once in his lifetime be a little bit wrong. Even me.
Oh, now, honey, don't you think you're carrying this thing a little too far?
Nope.
Oh, you know, come to think of it, his nose is kind of cute.
No, Daniel, I tell you, it was my fault. Was all my fault.
It was not your fault.
Don't argue with your uncle. You're not so big I can still hit you on the head. Was my fault.
Don't say that. How can you say that?
I say anything to make peace between you and your wife.
Oh. Well, you know what that means? It means you'd have to apologize to Mr. Daly, and I know you wouldn't want to do that.
Don't tell me what I wouldn't do. I do it. I do it. Inside, I'm gonna die a little bit, but I do it. Come on, I about it.
That's wonderful, Uncle. Really good.
apologize.
I apologize. It was my fault.
Don't tell me whose fault. Was it my fault, and you're gonna take from me apology.
Now, wait a minute. What do you want to do? Take all the credit for apologizing? I tell you, it was my fault.
It's my fault.
I apologize. No, I apologize. What are you talking about?
What's the difference? As long as you're friends. What's the difference? Who apologized to who? You're friends, right?
Well, yeah.
All right, friends. Come on, Daniel. Get the wine. We're gonna drink another toast.
What do you mean, another toast? We didn't drink the first one yet. It's still here.
Rusty!
Yes, Uncle Tonoose?
Bring that bed back into the room of my good friend.
Well, now that we're a happy family again, Uncle Tonoose, would you propose a toast?
Of course. May it always be peace and happiness in the house of my nephew Daniel and his wife Kathy. Just like it was before Mr. Daly opened his big mouth.
Knucklehead, it was you that started the whole ruckus.
All I said that Kathy was lucky to get my nephew Daniel, that's all.
She's lucky to get that eagle.
Not the eagle, then beanpole.
Now, wait a minute. Well, for your information, let me take it. Put that bed back. It suits me fine. I wouldn't drink with you if it was the last thing I ever did in my life.
If it was the last thing you ever did in your life, I'd be happy to drink with you.
Can't we talk it over? Let's talk it over before you tell me we're through. Can't we sit together and figure whether this is the right thing to do? I hate the thought of spending nights all alone, missing the thrill of nights that we've known. Can't we talk it over? Let's talk it over before you whisper goodbye forever. Let's talk it over, dear. I hate the thought of spending nights all alone, missing the thrill that we might have known. Can't we talk it over? Let's talk it over before you whisper goodbye forever. Let's talk it over, dear. Let's talk it over. Hey, can we talk it over?
Any sign of them?
No, I've been serenading them for a half hour, and neither one of them came out. Music hath charms to soothe the savage beast, but it does nothing for our relatives.
Dinner's almost ready. What am I going to do?
I don't know, sweetheart. Your father's holed up in one room, my uncle's locked up in another.
Should I send them each a tray in their room?
I should say not. What do you think we're running here, a hotel with room service? They want to eat, they'll come down and eat with the rest of the family.
Mommy, I got something for you.
Oh, what is it, honey?
It's a note from Grandpa.
A note from Grandpa? Oh, that's great.
Listen to this. What's for dinner?
You tell that two-legged mule if he wants his oats to come down and get them.
That's my father. You tell Grandpa we'll be very happy if he'll join us for dinner in about 15 minutes.
I'd rather say the thing about the two-legged mule.
You can't talk to your grandfather that way. You tell him what I said.
Okay. Can't have any fun around here.
I don't like to bring this up, kid, but you're sure some of your ancestors weren't missing a few marbles?
Oh,
Isn't that pretty ridiculous? I mean, sending a note in the same house. My Uncle Tonoose has a lot of faults.
That's it from Uncle Tonoose.
Of course, there's nothing wrong with your family.
Give it to him.
Would you mind signing for it first?
Yeah, I would mind.
Well, don't I at least get a tip?
Yeah, I'll give you a tip. Never introduce your uncle to your father-in-law.
Tell me the news from the other front.
Get a load of this. Very hungry nephew. Send food by bearer of note. You can trust him. He is one of us. He even writes in dialect.
Well, what's the answer?
You can tell him if he's going to be a stubborn old goat, he can starve to death.
Okay. You want this to go as a straight message or
Oh,
not?
get out of here.
You know, Danny, I think we're going about this all wrong. You're not going to get anywhere with two hard-headed men by fighting them.
No, what am I going to do? They're acting like children and they're too old to spank.
That's right. So we're going to have to use a little modern child psychology.
Tell me, Dr. Spock, what might that be?
Oh, it's really very simple. Your uncle thinks that I was lucky to get his darling nephew, and my father thinks that you were lucky to get his darling daughter.
So?
So if I tell your uncle that I'm on his side, that I know how lucky I am to have you, there's no reason why I should care what my father thinks.
Yeah. Yeah, and I can tell your father that I don't care what my uncle thinks.
And the feathers on those two buzzards will fall back into place.
Yeah. Hey, you know something, Clancy? You're brilliant.
Oh, of course. And to think I have to lie to your uncle and tell him I was the lucky one.
Why,
You mean that you admit that you are the lucky one to get my beautiful nephew Daniel for husband?
Of course I do.
You know something, Cathy? You are the nicest, best-looking, skinny stick I ever seen.
So, you're willing to stand there and admit that you were the lucky one to get my beautiful daughter?
Of course. I don't care what my uncle thinks, and you shouldn't either.
I don't, not anymore. It's what you think that counts. And, Danny, I'll be happy to make peace with your uncle anytime.
Gee, Dad, thanks.
And, Danny, I'm sorry about all those things I said about your nose.
That's all right, Dad. It is quite a beak.
Yes, it is.
No, I go further than that. Any woman who admits what you admit is very unusual woman. I change my mind. Daniel is lucky to get you for wife, and I'd be happy to make peace with your papa.
Oh, Uncle Tonoose.
You know, Danny, you're a good man. Yes, sir. I'm proud to have you for a son-in-law. My daughter is a lucky girl.
Gee, thanks. Well, here's to the merging of the two clans, the Williamses and the Dalys.
May they be one.
One happy family.
And to show the bigness of my heart, I, Tonoose, am willing to admit that I was wrong and Papa Daly was right. My nephew Daniel is the lucky one to get such a wife as Cathy. To Cathy, eh?
Just a minute. As long as you're tossing around all this bigness of heart stuff, what do you think my pump is, a peanut? You know, you were right. My Cathy is lucky to get a man like him. Here's to Danny.
Lucky to get that eagle?
Eagle? Better an eagle than a beanpole.
Bean?
Yes, beaver. You keep out of there.
Talk about such a lovely girl like Uncle Tonoose. Now, wait.
Shut up, you anteater. What makes you think there's anything special about Daniel? Why, back in Toledo, there's dozen fellas like that. But where, I ask you find such a wonderful girl as Cathy?
Where? I'll tell you where. Back in Boston. Everywhere you look. Hundreds of skinny girls like her. But where can you find a man like Danny? Look at him. It's only once in 100 years you can even grow that fine a beak.
You call that a fine beak? Back in Toledo, I got little 8-year-old grandnephew who's already got bigger one. Cathy, there's a lovely girl.
Girl, skinny stick, you mean?
Then I've had enough. Roll back the bed.
What do you mean? Let me tell you something.
Stop it,
You
both
rub
of you.
that.
Just a
What do
minute.
you mean, stop?
I've had enough. I have had enough. Rusty, don't you
Yes?
touch that bed. Put it back where you found it. As a matter of fact, we'll have no use for it. Now, listen, you two. Kathy and I have done everything we know how to get you together, but we stopped playing games. As of now. Catherine, I cannot speak for your father, but I do speak for my uncle, who is suddenly leaving. I'm sorry, Uncle Tonoose. I love you very much, but visit us some other time. Right now, you're causing trouble and discord in our house, and I can't have it, so ma'asalami, goodbye.
He's staying?
No, he doesn't. I can speak for the other side of the family, and he's out on his ear.
I want, why, you little whippersnapper? I ought to put you over my knee and spank you.
It'll have to be on your next visit because right now you're leaving this house.
But Kathleen...
Yankee, go home.
It's a fine thing. You give them your love. You watch them grow up from little children to be strong young people. You worry about them. You pray over them. And what thanks you get? They throw you out like an old shoe. There's no gratitude left no more in young people.
Yeah, you can say that again. I never thought I'd live to see the day that I'd be unwelcome in the house of my daughter, Kathleen.
Or I in the house of my nephew, Daniel. It's sad day.
It's lousy day.
Come on, we go to hotel, get a room, and we sit down and talk about it.
That's a good idea.
Two old cast-offs belonging to nobody.
We'll get a deck of cards. I want to see if you play as good a pinochle game as you talk.
Me, you like to make a little wager?
And how? You put your money where your mouth is. Now, come on,
come
pal.
on, friend.
Yes, sir.
Just a minute. I mean, well, don't you think you ought to have dinner before you go?
It's all ready.
Well, what do you say, friend?
Anything you say, pal.
I'm a little hungry.
Yeah, so am I.
Okay, we forgive you.
Come on, I'll help you set the table.
A toast.
No. Better maybe we just drink. Mid pleasures and palaces, though we may roam, be it ever so humble, there's no place like home. Home, 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 there's no place like home. Be it ever so humble, there's no place like home.
Peeking, you sand flea, you.
I wasn't peeking, you Boston baked bean, you. I was straight on the deck. You're very sloppy stacker.
Well, that's not the way we play in Boston. What do you got there in Toledo? A bunch of crooks?
Now, all the crooks in Toledo, the chief of police chased them to Boston.
That's so, you camel jockey. Come on and play right. Stop your peeking when I'm playing.
Start this whole thing again.
If
What
you're
with the
going
name?
to start fighting, you're going to have to leave this house.
Who is fighting?
Yeah, who's fighting? Don't you want us to enjoy ourselves? Go on, will you go on to a picture show or something, will you, so we can have a good time, will you?
Come on out, enjoy
Go ahead,
yourself,
enjoy,
young
go ahead,
people.
will you? Have a good time. Stop peeking!